The moment I realized I had to face my darkest secret, everything changed. I'd spent years running from my past, trying to escape the mistakes I made as a teenager, but the guilt, it lingered, always there, haunting me. I was involved in a tragic accident. Someone died, and I had to live with that, the what-ifs, the if-onlys. What happened that night? It's a memory that's forever etched in my mind. But as I turned 30, I knew I couldn't keep running. I had to face the music, to confront the demons that had been chasing me for so long. So, I decided to take a road trip, to visit the family of the victim, to apologize, to make amends. It was a daunting task, but I knew it was something I had to do. The journey was long, arduous, with many sleepless nights, wondering what I'd say, how they'd react. Would they forgive me, or would they turn me away? But as I drove, the scenery outside changed, and so did my perspective. I started to see that I wasn't alone, that everyone's got their own struggles, their own secrets. And then, the moment of truth arrived. I stood before the family, my heart racing, my hands shaking, and I told them everything, the whole story, no holding back. It was a shocking moment, for all of us, I think, but as I shared my story, I felt a weight lift off my shoulders. It was like a burden had been lifted, and I could finally breathe again. They forgave me, and in that moment, I felt a sense of redemption, like I'd been given a second chance. I realized that I didn't have to be defined by my past mistakes, that I could use my experiences to help others, to make a difference. So, I started volunteering at a local rehabilitation center, helping people who were struggling with addiction, with guilt, and it's been a new chapter in my life, one that's filled with purpose, with meaning. It's not always easy, but it's worth it, because I know that I'm making a difference, that I'm helping people to heal, to find their own redemption. And as I look back, I'm grateful for that journey, for the struggles, for the lessons learned, because it's made me who I am today, a person who's finally at peace, who's finally found redemption. It's a feeling that's hard to describe, but it's one of the most beautiful things I've ever experienced. So, if you're struggling with your own secrets, your own guilt, just know that you're not alone, and that there's always hope, always a chance for redemption, for forgiveness. Don't be afraid to face your demons, to confront your past, because on the other side, there's freedom, there's peace, and there's a new chapter waiting to be written.